Sonic. He's a regular racer, also in the street stock class now. He's moved up. He's got a 1976 Plymouth. This is the car 33B. George Jackson, the GG1 car, a Chrysler Newport. He's been driving since 1984. He's sponsored by the Silver Spike Saloon, 202 Bond Street, and Crosstown Auto Parts, 285 Bay Street. Ron Burling, as we all know, the last one going is the winner.
Dodged a little bit. Can't even sit it over there.
How come there's no Fords here?
Ford?
Oh, there's one.
What's a Ford here? Oh, right there? Yeah, 64 Ford. Yeah, well, there's a Galaxy.
That's my favorite, Royce, right there. You watch. Demolition Derby time at Victory Lane. You'll see everything here. Sprint cars, modified, super stocks, all the soda classes, and Demolition Derby Enduros. And apparently, September the 14th, the big super truck show is coming. So any truck fans, we're going to have super trucks out here for September the 14th. So if you're interested in rules for that, give the office a call and we'll have all the rules set up. We're going to have a big super truck special and be running them as a regular class next year. Got another car moving into line, the big station wagon. Probably took it a little longer to get fired up. Well, it's looking like we're getting ready. Darrell Hines, his first time ever flagging the jury. Hey, there we go! The green flag is out! It's crash and bashing time. Mr. M is the first out of the hole. Uh-oh! Oh! Someone was sleeping. Oh! This is what it's all about. Last one running is the big winner. How'd you like to get into that kind of racing? Right away, after this is over, we're making the 50-50 draw, so this is your last chance or it's all over. We have still a couple minutes here to grab a 50-50 ticket for well over $300 now. $305.50, some lucky fellow. That was close. He just missed getting the back end tore off there. See the sheriff's in town there? It's rumble, he says. Get a pail of water. The green car and the black car there kind of hooked together. It'd be nice to give you a better play-by-play, but I'm not sure of all their names. But I'm telling you, these are some pretty mean-looking cars. It's obviously what they want to do. There you go. Knock those apart. Man, these guys are really going at it. Look at the 69 car. He's got a flat tire on the left front there, but he doesn't... Oh, there it goes. Oh, well. Runner on the rim. Good thing that's not a front-wheel drive. That is not good when you lose your front tire. I'm sure of that. A lot of these are big block Dodgers out here. They got lots of torque and lots of pulling power. See the W5 Ford ain't doing too much there. He's sitting on the left-hand side. Oh, look at the back end of that car, the KC car. You got AWA Wrestling and you got Victory Lane Enduro Racing. The best of the best. Now, obviously, the object is to try to hit somebody in the front of the car and take that radiator up. That would probably put an end to your thing real quick. That's why you see these guys all driving backwards. They don't want to smash the front end, but they're going after the other guy's front. Well, these guys mean business. I think we should have a chiropractor here sponsoring this race. There goes the bumper. 21 is done. We got a bumper hanger from that big Ford LTD. That's probably a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Up in the air or what? Are you having fun yet, guys? Woo-hoo. Got a little smoke coming out of that red car. I think he probably lost a belt or two. Or a radiator. Remember, folks, don't try this at home or on the way home. Well, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of beverages served after this race for these boys. Whoa! Action on the front straightaway. That 72 car, he's not going to stop for nothing. The 77 car, the 69 car is a big header sticking out. I don't have a rock or nothing in here, but I'm just guessing. These guys are all wild. AC1 car is a little shorter at the back end right now. Most of these cars are probably these straight cars. They dig a hammer in these big dodges. Still got 6 cars, still moving 7 cars, 8 cars actually. I don't think anybody wants to put here. 69 cars with left tire missing, he's still moving. The idea of this race is to be the last man moving. That is your big winner. Non-stop crashing and bashing. Wagon. Not much further. If you take a look over that black station wagon, his whole axle is pulled right out of the rear end and it's still in there. It's amazing, it hasn't fallen off yet. See, that axle's coming right out. He's getting a wider wheelbase every time he moves. Oh, he ain't done yet. And I see some smoke coming out of some of those rats. That's one of the main objectives, is to take the rat out of the other guy's car and make sure he can't keep going. So you're the last one running. That is going to make this straightaway interesting for the last 100 laps. I do believe it's a $1,000 bill. I'm not sure for the big winner of this one. Seems like a lot of work. This race is going strong here. We've still got 7 cars moving right now. Well, those more cars sure take a beat in the race. I've never seen a show the back end on a Chrysler Newport as that AC1. Now this is definitely one race where you don't see the Chevrolets dominating. That 69 car, he ain't giving up. He don't care he's missing a tire. And I'll bet you'll see a big block 440 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars, 7 cars. The last one running is going to be the winner. The AC1 car just took a good run at the 69 trying to take out the back end of his car. If you ever end up in a fender bender like this, don't be afraid to call the Fawcett boys down at Fawcett Auto Body. If you ever need some body work, I'm sure there's going to be some work needed here. The 4D car looking pretty good. The back end's missing, but he's still got that car mobile. The GG1 car still moving in the front straightaway. We're playing a little tag here on the left-hand side, and they're on the right-hand side. So we got action all over the field. The black station wagon looks like he's getting a little hot. The number 77 car, the Grave Digger. Woo-hoo-hoo, get out of the way. Finally, he loses that rim. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, he don't care. That's what you call a little lack of traction. I think the 77 car's in some big trouble now, missing that right rear tire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars still moving. 6 now, the big sheriff there, the big stars, he's still moving, but boy, is he overheating. Demolition Derbies at Victory Lane Speedway. The best of the best in Winnipeg, doing some crashing and bashing. We got action on the left-hand side, we got action on the right, we got the GG1 car moving in the middle. Woo-hoo. That sheriff's getting a little hot. GG1 car doing a good job of keeping that front end away from everybody. Oh, he's ramming him with the car. Oh! Oh, we got a car over. Well, that was some hit. We're throwing the yellow flag to make sure he's okay, but he's all right. We're just going to stop the race for 1 second here. Waving the yellow flag. We don't normally need a red flag for a demo, but that was some hit. Probably couldn't do that again if he tried. See, the car is still running. The motor doesn't seem to want to shut off. A lot of smoke, but the driver's out and he's okay. Boy, you see it all at Victory Lane, don't you? At the Enduro 200 and Demolition Derby. And we got some fire going. I'll have that safety crew over. There he is. Fire's out. Now, I guess they're going to leave that car there. It's not going to do any damage. A little oil running down there. I'll have to watch it in the Enduro 200. It's a green flag. We're back racing. There's 4 cars still moving. The 69 car, the tow truck, the GG1. We have 3 cars still mobile. The 69 car. Oh! I think it's going to be between GG1 and 69. Get my assistant here, Scott Marcin, find out who those guys are for me. 69 and GG1. The track photographer. Okay, the official amount of the 50-50 is $282. We didn't make that $300. Now we got 4 cars. Is that station wagon still alive? '69 cars. There's only 3 cars going and she's one of them. Talk about women's lib. Carol Jackson is GG3. She's still got that car mobile and she's doing some rumbling out there. George Jackson is the GG1 car. Husband and wife tag team here. And I think we got the 69 car in trouble because here's where the whole family gangs up on you. The 69 car is being ganged up by the Jacksons. A little lady driving this GG3 car, the gray and white one, she's still going. That's Paul Ducharme from Blindmark Manitoba in the 69 car, and I think he's starting to run into some problems there. A lot of smoke coming out of the 69 car. We got Carol Jackson here, still in the hunt. Okay, we still got, well, looks like Carol's, well, she's still mobile. We got George Jackson pounding on the 69 car, Paul Ducharme, and it doesn't look like he's going too far right now. Looks like he capped the motor. We've got 2 cars left. Husband and wife tag team. There's no mercy here. I wonder what they're going to be talking about tonight. 69 of Paul Bouchard is still going. And there's George Jackson, he's hunting down Carol Jackson. You believe they'd be husband and wife or brother and sister or cousins or something. Look at her pound that guy. 3 cars still mobile. Paul Bouchard, Carol Jackson, and George Jackson. Carol here's the shot from the back end of George. Uh-oh. Are they hooked? Are they hitched? Okay, Paul, here's your chance. They're trying to tear off the fenders. They're brother and sisters, I just got informed. The GG1 and the GG3. Brothers and sisters going at it, just like when they were kids. But there's money on the line. I don't think George is going to be too kind to her right now. George Jackson, he's lining her up. Oh, little tap. Little brotherly tap here. Okay, George is going to spin it around. Oh, looks like she's lost the right front ball joint. She's a sitting duck now. George Jackson can take liberties here. I don't think it's going to be much longer. We're going to have a winner. George Jackson is looking good for her right now. Carol's got no left front, right front tire. It's like a ball joint or something's broken. Tie rod's probably gone. Oh. A lot of RPMs there. We have George and Carol Jackson, brother and sister, are the 2 cars running. We got Paul Bouchard just screaming that motor, trying to get that car broke loose. I think they'll probably have a little heat problems coming up here. We got all 3 cars that are still alive, are all smoking. Woo-hoo! Okay, guys, quit kissing. Let's get those cars apart and let's have some crashing. Brother and sister duo here are going at it for the big prize money today. We would have bet on it. The 2 siblings are going at it. The last 2 running in the Victory Lane Enduro 200 Demolition Derby. George and Carol Jackson. Okay, let's get it over with, they say. George looking for a little tacky spot in the track. The object here is to take out that front end. The last car running wins the big race. We're down to a brother and sister team. George and Carol Jackson. They couldn't wrote the script any better. How many are cheering for the lady? What about poor old George? All right, George has got some fans too. I think right now George might be the favorite. He's got all 4 tires moving. She ain't giving up too easy. Come on, Carol. Show him where it's at. She'll sure have some bragging rights if she wins this one. Carol's setting up, getting that car set up. She doesn't have a lot of traction with that tie rod broke on the front, so George here has pretty well got her made if he can just pound her in submission, but typical woman, she ain't giving up. Sorry about that. Just got divorced, you know. All right, GG1, George Jackson pounding his sister, trying to take out that right rear tire. Here he comes. He's lining her up. I hope he didn't stall it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. George is doing a lot of pumping there. He's got so many seconds to get that car mobile, and it looks like we may have a winner. Waiting for the flagman to come over. She's still alive and moving. Oh, George, you let us down. Racing will never be the same in Victory Lane. Our lady, Carol Jackson, is the only car still moving. We got a winner! Yeehaw! Carol Jackson wins the big Demolition Derby. Boy, oh boy. Who would have bet on it? About 1,000 women here, probably. Rosh, a beautiful job, and she.
This front straightaway is going to make it a little bit interesting just to get element from the demolition cars. They brought it up a little bit. It might have some entertainment to the cars.
Well, I'll tell you, if nothing else, it'll give Dakota Racing some shock sales on it.
I'm surprised the track's still a little dusty. I think it's down on the surface, and until they tear off that top layer, they might be experiencing a little bit of dust over it.
Well, at least it's good for the fans. The wind's blowing the other way, so it's not really hindering anything. But usually around on Thursday night, you don't get this kind of stuff. It's hard to have a show like that. That's what happens.
All I'm going to say, there ain't no mosquitoes.
There ain't no mosquitoes. We're in Riding Mountain National Park. There's the rain.
We're going to have a contest on here. They never get a lot of mosquitoes. Anyone have the biggest mosquito contest? Whoever catches the biggest mosquito will win off.
That's good.
Oh man, I gotta have
Okay, there's no racing. Anyway, Team 48. Mike Conowitz, they're going side by side. Looks like we're going to see some of these guys on Thursday night. John. Good. 100 laps. Mickey Oliver was 59. He got his car going. Put in some petrol. Looks like he's got things under control now.
Jeremiah Blinders in the car now.
11 car of Scar Holden doesn't seem to be on the track right now. He's on the back straightaway there. If you look out of his car, it looks like he's expecting something.
Uh-oh. Tough break for Scott Reagan and the 11S car. He's been a good runner here. Our new leader, I do believe, would be the 59 car now.
I don't think so. I think Mike Fleming is going to finish. John Bracknier's car, man, that motor sounds good. I wonder if he borrowed Hokovich's modified motor.
Well, you're right. Number 9, Mike Fleming is our new leader. Coming down the front straightaway.
Number 9, Mike Fleming.
Ooh, 69 is blowing the doors off here. On the front straightaway.
I littered that car. And he's been trying to work for
They're now sitting in the corner number 1. Here in the second half.
69T, that's Mickey Oliver. He broke down in the first one, Hunter, but it looks like his guys are going again. I'm sure Midnight Auto's got some more doors for him. I'm sure he'll be back next week.
Well, Mike Fleming, the number 9 car, is looking really fast out there. I don't know what he's done, but he's definitely picked up the pace.
Don Brackenier screaming that motor costume. It's all over. What does that look like to you, Mr. Mechanic?
Well, I would say by the looks of that white smoke and that coming out the back, it doesn't look like oil. It looks like he's got a heating problem of some sort. He's losing fuel more likely.
Kind of looked like my car last year there. The motor you built.